Yeah, and you think, of course, you're like, wind, storm surge, all these things pop into your mind. And then, just going outside and preparing your house. And afterward, with power outages, a lot of that can be super dangerous as well. So something to think about. We'll break down who is most vulnerable, what kinds of things are some of the most dangerous after a storm and so forth. So hope you can join us for that tonight at 6:30. Temperatures this morning in the upper 60s to lower 70s, and we're feeling actually pretty good this morning, I think, in a lot of spots. I mean, waking up to 67, 68 on the North Shore. That's not so bad, especially as we're almost into June. Today, we're expecting highs about 88. That is exactly average for this point in the year. So we could be very, very close to average, not looking for way hotter or way cooler than average today. We do have a slight chance for a couple of showers. Here's your planner for today. Just rapidly warming up into the 80s this evening, dropping back into the 70s, partly to maybe at times mostly cloudy skies. Overall, pretty typical sort of day for the last day of May. And tonight, partly cloudy conditions, fairly comfortable temperatures again. North Shore lows upper 60s, South Shore lows around 72, like we're seeing very close to that today. And on radar, look at this, our little shower around Grand Isle has almost dwindled this morning. So kind of popped up and now not really showing up so much. So most of our spots, in fact, almost all of our spots dry at this point. Way far south, you can see a couple of showers, and zooming out, this is associated with some broad low pressure. There's also an upper low over here, but we're a little more under the influence of this surface high just out to the west of us. We are expecting this maybe tomorrow to send a couple of showers our way, bringing our rain chance up perhaps to about 30 or 40%. Even that, though, is pretty typical for this time of year. So we're not expecting big effects from this low pressure area, but the National Hurricane Center is officially giving it up to about a 20% chance of development. Not looking likely this will organize. It's got a lot of wind shear, but it looks like it will be a weak system, probably moving and drifting to the east and likely bringing some rain to the peninsula of Florida. You can see right now there is some cloudiness, and you can see just that general low pressure setup. But again, moving eastward, minimal effects from us. Offshore, we may have some slightly increased winds. Let me show you with our model here. You can see this is the European model, has it kind of dipping to the south and southeast and then off to the east. This is all the way through the upcoming weekend. And notice that we in Louisiana and our coastal Mississippi spots looking pretty quiet through that time frame. We could have a few showers and storms, but just not a really extremely high chance of that. This is today by noon. Couple of showers, don't be surprised by that. Little increase in clouds at times, upper 80s expected. And then this evening, we're quieter by 8 p.m. Anything should have finished if we do see any spotty rain. Now this is tomorrow morning, 60s to 70s to start the day. Here we are by lunchtime. Few showers and storms. Fast forward into the afternoon, you can see why I have about a 30–40% chance of rain tomorrow. And then this is tomorrow evening, 7 p.m., looking quieter with those temperatures around 80. So 7-day forecast, slightly higher chance for rain tomorrow. Friday, about a 30% chance. This weekend, very similar. Our temperatures just hovering here for highs in the upper 80s to about 90. Again, starting June, the average high is 88 as well. So we will be very close to average for temperatures, perhaps with a higher rain chance for a few scattered storms early next week.